Okay, this is gonna be a new thing that I'll be trying to do, reviewing Gundam shows. Today I'm gonna talk about Gundam Unicorn, Episode 1, Day of the Unicorn. I saw the first episode raw on YouTube, and I'm just gonna talk about what I think about it. But first, let me narrate the story from what I understood. I don't know Japanese, so this is what I understood. Way back in Universal Century #1, some kid that looks like Banagher Lynx is working on a space station, and after everything's all done and good, the space station blows up, and then the ship that he's in on blows up. And I thought he was gonna meet a fiery death in Earth's atmosphere, like the guy in Mass Effect 2. But no, he's still alive and he's old as hell. If he was like 15 in Universal Century 1, and this, I think, Unicorn takes place in 96, 3 years after Counterattack, he should be maybe 102 or something, but no, he looks pretty good for his age. So he talks to a guy who's his son, I think, and he leaves. So we get to see that there's this ship. It's a Zeon ship, Neo Zeon ship, being pursued by I think some Federation forces. It's probably Londo Bell, and a girl. This is gonna have spoilers. So this girl, she looks like Minerva Zabi. She's getting into a spacesuit, and then we see that Shateria comes out and starts fighting, duking it out with Jaggins and Stark Jaggins and slicing them up. And then after the Shateria destroys them all, we get to the colony. And the little girl, she escapes from the ship, and she decides to go around the colony. She's like, la la la, let me hold on to this thing. So she goes, I think she goes into a part of the state of the colony where there's some gravity, and then she like falls. But when we see Banagher Lynx, he's like in school, he's do. I have a friend who looks like Amuro, I got a Haro, and there's this girl that likes me. But I don't know, I like looking at the Zaku thingy. So I guess he gets a new type flash, bling, and he goes out, he grabs a worker drone thingy, and he goes to where Minerva Zabi is. And he saves her in a scene reminiscent of that fan animated intro that was done on YouTube way before any of this animation. I'm sure the scene is described in the book, in the novel, with the hands slipping away. So he grabs her, he brings her into his worker drone thing, and then they're like all talking, da da la la, talking. And his pseudo girlfriend sees him with Minerva through some binoculars, and she's jealous. And then Meridia Cruz shows up with some Dugs, and she's talking to Minerva, and Banagher's like typing on the bottom of his Haro. I'm thinking he's like, SOS, please, police, come over here and stuff. But no, he just throws the Haro, and he programs the Haro to make like a sound like it's gonna blow up, but it doesn't blow up. So he gets on an elevator and he kicks. He gets all kung fu on those other two guys, and when Merida shows up, he goes all Matrix style, and I'm like, what the hell? He grabs her by her coat, throws her off the elevator, and she's like, I'll get you next time, Mr. Anderson. So, when they escape, they go to like this old house, and it's like abandoned, but there's Banneker's like, I remember this or something. It's like a unicorn. And then these two guys show up and they're talking, and I think one of them's Banneker's dad. And then they leave. But meanwhile, when they leave from there, some guys come and meet with Banneker's dad and his henchmen, and then they draw guns. And we cut from that, and it looks like the Londo Bell shows up to start wrecking some havoc and killing people with there's this pink beam. I don't know who's shooting this, but there's this pink beam that loves to kill people. And one guy gets pleasantly nuked, which one thing about Japanese anime that I love is seeing people die. So he gets pleasantly nuked. So there's some re-disease upgrades. I think they're called rezels. And there's some Jagans, and they're all fighting the Shateria, and pew pew pew, and they're destroying the colony and stuff. So let's see. Banneker and Minerva are like walking around, and then when all this destruction starts happening, he let me see. I think he leaves Minerva with his friends, and he goes somewhere. I'm like, where is he going? I don't know Japanese, so I'm like, where is he going? In the middle of all this destruction, and then he finally meets up with the unicorn. And when he gets to the cockpit, his dad is like clanking away, and he's like, here, look, I'm gonna register this unicorn thing. Just put your hand here, and you'll be able to pilot it. And I'm gonna die. Let me leave some blood on your face. Bye. And he dies. So Banneker's like, he launches in the unicorn, and he grabs the Shateria and takes it out into space, which is pretty good. You know, you're trying to save the people that are in the colony, but you make a big hole in the side. Yeah, nice. So they're in space, and then the unicorn, I guess he gets all crazy, and the psycho frame, the anti-destroy thing, turns on, and it clamps him into his seat, which looks pretty painful. And it turns into the destroy mode, and Minerva says Gundam, and that's where it ends, with the unicorn like flying towards the screen. I'm sure I've made the point of a lot of this thing, of a lot of this, but I don't know. I didn't like it. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't like it. The unicorn only shows up at the end, just like at the end of the first episode of Gundam Seed. It's like, okay, you know, this is Gundam. Why does it have to show up at the end? But I mean, it shows up like there's like some training and montage thingy in the middle, but it's like they left the big reveal for the end. There was a point when Banneker and Minerva show up at the abandoned mansion that I was falling asleep. I was bored too. But I don't know, maybe when I see the dub I'll like it some more, or the subtitle. But from my impressions from just watching the raw, it wasn't that great, and I don't know, it wasn't that fancy. I will look forward to the second episode just to see, but what can I say? I don't get Banneker's motivation, because I can't understand what they're saying. Why is Minerva like on this Xeon ship and she decides to leave? And what's with the destruction of the colony? Why are they shooting stuff up? This, it's just an exercise in frustration. But hey, let me know what you guys think, even if you don't know Japanese. I'll be seeing you on the internet. Bye.